Welcome to the day one of the Indian Psychology series by Krapesh. So in this 10-day series, we will discuss about Indian psychology and psychological concepts that find their origin in the Indian subcontinent. So mostly what we call psychology today came from the West. Freud, Jung, behaviorism, structuralism, or other therapy models, they all find their birth in the West. But do you know, in India, we already began our search for something beyond the mind thousands of years ago. In that search, we also explored the depths of the mind. It was called Atmagyan or knowledge of the self. Long ago, Indian psychology finds its origins in scriptures like the Upanishad and Bhagavad Gita. Where Western psychology tries to fix the mind, Indian psychology studies focused on going beyond the mind. But in the scientific domain, it was officially started as a movement by K. Ramakrishna Rao in 2002 in Pondicherry, who led this movement along with 150 psychologists who gathered and discussed about the future course of this field. So texts like the Upanishads, Bhagavad Gita are not just spiritual scriptures, and systems like yoga and Vedanta are not just religious concepts, but they can be a door to deeper psychological understanding. They explore how thought arises, which is the manas, how intellectual discrimination is done, which is the buddhi, and how identity is formed, which is the ego or ahankar. However, ahankar is a much broader concept than what is being taught in Western psychology. The word psychology comes from Greek, which means the study of the soul, and we say in India it's Atmagyan. However, Atma and soul are two completely different concepts, which we will cover later on in this series. The Bhagavad Gita is the earliest text that discusses about cognitive dissonance of Arjun, who was facing this conflict of fighting the war or leaving the war, and there it was resolved with the help of self-awareness. So Indian psychology does not limit psychology with the management of mind and emotions, but it helps you understand who you are beyond it.